Lesson 9-1, page 292 from your math journal. Boys and girls, lesson 9-1 is mostly about line plots and graphing. So learning how to use a grid, the way we learn the word grid, okay, in our class, using a grid to be able to find coordinates. Coordinates are where two lines, two arrays meet. Okay, that's the coordinate. Now we're going to learn how to make them and why we use them. For example, let's pretend that in our classroom we're going to do a survey. Okay, a survey where we find out how many empanadas, okay, some of the students eat. So, how many empanadas? Sorry about the messy writing. And that was with my right hand and I'm left-handed. How many empanadas some of the students eat? So let's just say we collected some information and we know that Enrique, we did a study on Enrique, and we found out that Enrique eats 2 empanadas on Mondays, okay? And he eats 3 on Tuesday. And then later on Wednesday, he eats he's back to 2, and on Thursday he realizes, oh my goodness, I've eaten way too many empanadas, so I'm gonna give it a break, and he eats 0. Wednesday, Thursday, and then by Friday he's full back on the wagon, and he says, I am starving for some good empanadas, so he eats 4 of them, and that's his week. Okay, and you can just imagine what Enrique might look like by the end of the week. And what we want to do now is we want to take this data, okay, that I put here, and let's graph it so that we can see what it looks like. It helps us visualize what his week looked like. So we're going to draw a vertical line and a horizontal line, okay? And we have to label it. Okay? We should place a title, okay? And our title can be how many empanadas Enrique ate, how many empanadas Enrique ate. Okay, now it's just an acronym because I don't have enough time to write it all out, or the space. When we use a graph on the horizontal line along the bottom, we want to use that to outline the time, and we're working with days of the week. Okay, we can place Monday here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay? And on the vertical line, we can place the numbers. Here we start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And now we're ready to begin. We find Monday, and we understand that he ate 2. So we go up from Monday and across from 2, and we'll find that our point is right there. So we're going to put our first point there. And then on Tuesday, he ate 3 empanadas. So we find where those two meet, and it's right there. So that's where we would put our second point. Okay. On Wednesday, he only ate 2 again. 2 on Wednesday, right there. Okay. On Thursday, he ate none. So we go all the way down to 0, right on the line. That's our 0. Okay. And then on Friday, he was really hungry, and he was getting ready for the weekend because he played a soccer game, and he ate 4 all the way at the top. See, 4 all the way across. And now we can connect the dots. We don't start from 0. We start from Monday, from the information that we know, and that's Enrique's week of eating empanadas. On page 292, we're going to practice how to use coordinates. And what I'd like you to do is to draw this turtle. You're going to plot an outline of the turtle on the graph below. Start with the nose at 8.12, okay? Or 8 and 12. That's how we would say the coordinates. 8 and 12. Now, how do we know which one is the vertical and which is the horizontal? Well, read here. It says here, the first number in an order number pair, this, locates the point on the horizontal line, so the bottom line. That's first. Okay, the second number locates the point along the vertical axis. That's second. So here we have our turtle and our grid. And we start with 8, 12. So 8 across the bottom right there, and 12 all the way up. So remember, across and then up. Across and then up. And then you go ahead and try to draw the turtle to the best of your abilities. Okay, I'll try here. Now, I'll stop before I continue to fail horribly. I'll stop there. And what we're trying to do is I want you to recognize the coordinates that you've crossed. As if you wanted someone else to draw the same turtle, they could draw it simply by reading your list of coordinates. We won't do that now, but you will do that later with the sailboat. On page 293, we will be playing a game very similar to Battleship. If you've ever played Battleship, you will know exactly what to do. On grade 1, you will hide a number of points, okay, of coordinates. And on grade 2, you're going to try to guess the other player's points, okay, where they have their coordinates. And it's like Battleship. You take turns in guessing, and you can cross out where they are. Now, we will make little battleship boats of 2 coordinates, of 3 coordinates, or 4. They can only be placed vertically and horizontally. We'll play this in class, and you'll have more than one game. As you can see, there's enough for game 2. On page 294, you are given 3 stories, A, B, and C. You're supposed to match these with the representation, the graphs that we have on the side. For example, Juanita started with $350. She saved another $25 every week. So find where it starts at $350 and how it goes every week. It'll increase by $25. Which one of these shows that? Meredith received $350 on her birthday, but she withdrew. She took out $50 every week. Which one of those shows that? Okay. And Julian started a new savings account with $50. Every week after that, he deposited $75. Good for him. Okay, so he started with $50 and it increased by $75 each week. Go ahead and match them however you think should be done. Question 2. Explain how you decided which graph matches each number story. I located the first value and checked to see if the line was increasing or decreasing in value and by how much. Now, please have your answer written exactly like this so that I know you watched the video. And it makes sense. You first have to locate the first value. Let's see. Oh, it's not here. Let's just move this out of the way. Let's give, for example, the first value here. You locate the first value. And then you see if the line is increasing or decreasing. Well, this one seems to be increasing, right? And then you check by how much. Well, it seems to be going up by about only, I would say, 25. 25. Okay, and that'll help you understand. Okay, boys and girls, finish question 3 on your own, where it asks to circle the rule below that best fits the number story in problem 1A. Okay, is it 300 plus 25? Is it 300 minus 25? Is it 300 plus the number of weeks? Which one would work best so that you can get the value by the end of the week? Alright, boys and girls, tomorrow we will do the game and math boxes into page 295 in class. See you tomorrow.